for your next act, Mr. Dean Watson.
Good afternoon, Brunswick. Absolute pleasure to be here, particularly when I could be at the MCG watching the Melbourne Football Club. You're all Melbourne supporters, great. You know what would have saved the Titanic? Global warming. You know what will save us from Titanic 3D? Nothing. How many climate change deniers does it take to change a light bulb? None. The light bulb doesn't need changing. She sells seashells by the seashore, but doesn't make much money because of competition from the beach. Bob Brown has resigned as leader of the Greens Party. Yesterday morning he submitted his letter of resignation and he assured party supporters, don't worry, the letter will be recycled. That's true, by the way. For all those that don't follow the Greens Party's doings and happenings. I went camping with an Australian TV executive. I pitched a tent. Coming soon to Channel 9. Well, they think it'll rate. When opportunity knocks, you need a new doorbell. I can't whistle, and it's even stranger from a distance. Cigarettes have tar in them. Is it any wonder smokers' lungs are riddled with potholes? If the big bad wolf had smoked, he would have huffed, and he would have puffed, and he would have huffed, and he would have puffed, and he would have set fire to the house with his lighter, same result. When people say, Dean, do you want to smoke? I say, no thanks. Pepsi's fine. This year they're thinking of putting TVs onto Melbourne trains. I hope they play parliamentary question time on repeat to remind passengers there are worse seats in Australia. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Not that I would know. But it's true. So, if girls are to like me more, I'm going to become more like a diamond. I'm going to become incredibly difficult to find. I'm going to become a Greater Western Sydney member. That was sarcasm. Although there are a lot of interesting things happening in footy at the moment. We're now getting a lot of Chinese people starting football from a young age. Too bad for their parents, who thought Auskick was a form of martial arts. Books are a lot like people. They're judged by their covers. Fire is lethal. And you find the interesting ones in op shops. There are plenty of op shops in Brunswick. I did my research. I'm always losing... Quiet out there! Children. I'm always losing my bookmarks. I leave them on the train, I leave them on the plane, I leave them in Bahrain. I'm always losing my bookmarks. Over the years, I've seen my fair share of bookmarks. Paper, wood, that's it. That is truly it on the bookmark front. There is nothing more. Never has been, never will be. That's all my bookmark material. What is Stephanie Meyer's favourite time of day? Twilight. Yeah, I didn't like the book either. Not that good. Every year I get a whole lot of book vouchers for my birthday, so I read them. I read magazines, I write for magazines. I'm a columnist for the two biggest golf magazines in Australia. But on the other hand, I'm a columnist for the 2 biggest golf magazines in Australia. For the first time since 1904, golf is going to be an Olympic sport in 2016. Yeah. No, seriously. Interestingly though, they're going to put the golf course right next to the shooting range. Good start for Tiger here. On his first 3 holes, he's gone birdie, eagle, clay pigeon. I played golf since I was 8 years old. I'm now 21. That's 13 years single. The good thing though about golf is it teaches you everything you need to know about life. I used to be stuck up. Now I'm just a better golfer than everyone in this room. Doctors say if you can't remember what you just did, you probably have amnesia. In golf, if you can't remember your last shot, you probably just had a stroke. We'll finish on that stroke joke. I'm Dean Watson, back to Dill.
Dean Watson, ladies and gentlemen. He was talking about golf, and I've never played golf. Oh, I've played it once, but I'm pretty bad at it. Do you play sports yourself? Soccer. How are you? Any good?
I'm alright.
You're alright? You think you want to pursue a career in soccer? Join Melbourne Victory or Melbourne Heart or something like that? Well, this might come as a massive surprise to you, mate, but I don't play much sports. I find I don't need it. I'm fine. Actually, I'm thinking about losing a bit of weight. Oh, fuck you, a lot of weight, whatever. But I think it's mainly because there's just too many signs that I should start losing weight. For example, the other day, I stood on a weighing scale, and I thought it was broken at first because it said 5 kilos. And then I realized, no, it's not broken at all. It's just done a full 360 and then tipped over an extra 5. And nowadays, whenever you use like a touchscreen phone, like an iPhone, I've got to be really careful when I smile, because if I smile too widely, my cheek hangs up on it.